This is not Conor belt, this is not interim Tony Ferguson belt, this is vacant belt. And after, when we fight 7 April, like 8 April, they're gonna make official, like who wins becomes real champ. And now Tony Ferguson still interim champion and Conor McGregor, but they call him like champion, but he didn't champ. And who gonna win? They're gonna become real champ.
So what do you see as the main danger Tony possesses you?
I don't think he has better jiu-jitsu than me, like better grappling. I think he is unpredictable a little bit. He has very good knee, very good elbow, but I don't think he ever fight with somebody like me, who have like pressure, top control, good like everywhere, strong. When you go to the cage, when cage scores, I'm gonna show this. Me and Tony Ferguson is different level.
After you win the belt, if you win the belt against Tony Ferguson, you will defend it against Conor in Russia. Do you think Conor will accept this fight, considering all the other options he has?
Inshallah, when I beat Tony Ferguson, I'm gonna make him like a little bit humble, and he have to stay on the line. He have to stay on the line because he have only one fight in 155, and he wanna fight for the title? No way. When I become UFC Lightweight champ, I'm gonna say, hey, who is real contender? Who have 5, 6, 7 win streak? They have to fight for the title, not for you. We'll see what happens. But I don't think like he ever fight with me. I think they understand what's gonna happen.
So initially, yeah, all the reporters are going, so what's going on? But then I had a couple, I put a tweet out and I was like, you know, it's silly that people are asking is it for the belt. If they're fighting for the undisputed title, then they're going to strip Conor. They have to strip Conor. You can't have 2 undisputed titles. But then I seen another theory online. I'm like, oh, that's exactly what it is. What's going on is this fight is 0 for 3. They're not going to strip Conor of a belt and then have a vacant title for a fight that's 0 for 3. They have not been able to make this fight. Every time they book it, they're not able to make the fight. Either Khabib gets hurt or Tony gets hurt or someone gets hurt. So I think what the UFC is thinking is a theory. It's just opinion on my point is, you know, this fight is not going to happen. It's a very unlikely chance that it's going to happen. So they're not going to strip the champion and then have this fight fall through and not have a champion. So I think the day weigh-ins, they're going to strip him. It's going to make real big news, and then they're going to have a title fight. And it's also going to make big news. So it's going to make for, you know, a lot of publicity in one day. And that's my theory.
Nate, he just got to man up. The man got to man up. If he really want to fight, he know who the real fight is. I mean, Alvarez, come on. Alvarez, he bound for retirement. If you want to beat a man into retirement, if you want to continue to take his brain cells, go ahead. But if you want a real fight, if you want a real champion, if you want a real future champion, then he know to come to. If he really a sportsman, if he really a competitor, then he know to come to. If he's just looking to make a quick cash grab and get out and not see a return on the investment, then I mean he can do whatever he wants. I don't give a fuck really. I mean Diaz know he know I whoop that ass. So he sees me around Vegas all the time. You know I see him in and out some of the stores around here. He know the deal. I don't think he would take it if he was a better man, he probably would, but probably not. I'm still going to be doing my thing, so, I mean, shit, it really don't matter to me.
You believe he only wants to fight Conor?
Yeah, the more I think about it, the more I'm like, when Conor takes a break, Nate takes a break. Conor's like, I ain't fighting till August, and Nate's like, I ain't fighting till July or something. He just, yeah, I guess his ego doesn't let him say, I just want to fight Conor. Just say it. Just be honest with everyone. If that's who you want to fight, there's nothing wrong with that. But don't call everyone out if you don't have no intention of fighting anybody.
Are they interested in this fight? Are they trying to make this fight happen?
The UFC called just recently and said, hey, what do we got to do to make this fight happen? I'm willing. The UFC's willing. I don't quite know where Nate's head's at or what he wants to do. But if he don't want to, no big deal. Like I said, it's just, you know, it was like a pit stop for me before Ferguson and Khabib anyway. And there's fans who go, oh, he just wants money. This is money. I know Nate's contract. I know exactly what he gets. I hired his management to when I was doing my McGregor deal. So I know his deal in and out. Nate's getting paid. He's going to make millions, regardless of who he fights. So, like, people saying, oh, he don't want to fight for $200,000 or $300,000. He don't want to fight Alvarez for $50,000. He's not going to. If he fights me, he's going to make over $1 million. Don't worry about Nate making money. If you don't want to fight, it's because you don't want to fight the opponent. It's not because of your money.
Let me tell you, Ferguson seems very, very confident in his That's very important. And, you know, I keep looking at that Kevin Lee fight, and that makes me really concerned.
For him?
For Tony. Yeah, because Kevin Lee got mounted. But I think Kevin Lee's quite the stud.
Yeah, he is.
So it's not like, oh, just Kevin Lee did it. I think Kevin Lee, because of the way it ended, people were like, he's not even in the running.
But he's not Khabib, though. He's not, you know.
Well, I mean, that's the thing. I mean, if he did achieve that, there was that crucial mount position. How did that round end with him mounted? I have to remember that.
I don't know. I'd have to go
I'm trying to remember that.
Tony's got to survive here. Big elbows. High mounts here for Kevin. Tony's in a lot of trouble. He's trying to escape, and he escaped. But a big round for Kevin Lee.
He was mounted for a little bit, and Tony, I mean, Khabib is just, oh my God, he's just such an animal. I mean, you know, this guy might go down as one of the best ever. The guy's undefeated still. I mean, that alone.
Yeah.
And look at the guys who he's fought, Jimmy. He's fought. Look at the names. Look what he did to RDA.
Yeah.
Look, I mean, you could just look what what he just did to Edson. Not only the way he did it, but the fact that he's able to talk in there, and that shows you how calm the kid. He was. How old was he when he was wrestling bears? 6. What? No, Jimmy. This guy is something special, and damn, do I love his fucking Kimuras.
Do you enjoy watching him?
Oh, Jimmy. I'll tell you, Jimmy.
I don't know, his new little persona, his line, like every now and then one of his things will come up on Twitter, and it's like, put your money where your mouth is. Your money where your mouth is. I'm like not even a smart guy, and I'm looking at this, I'm like, Jesus Christ, this fucking guy is trying to be ignorant. You know what I mean? Like his MO, his like whole thing is now like, that's not who he is. That's not who he is. He's like he's like a smart kid. He's not like a gangster, like yo mama, yo this, like, no. And then you tap out, you're not tough. You're a little girl. Like, what do you, like a little bit of resistance, and he just he's a sissy. He's a little crumble, little girl. Like, you get in a triangle, you don't even defend it, and you tap out? Like, I have no respect for that. Kevin Lee fought for an interim title. That's who the UFC's banking on, Kevin Lee. With his outfits, Pootie Tang. They got Pootie Tang on the interim title. What, are you fucking kidding me? It's a joke. It's a joke. I laugh.